We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Lorenzo Cain is at the plate as he watches ball one. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys. Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
At second, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Squared that one up just a little late. The pitch. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting third.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. Stepping in, number 7. He stands in for the first time in this one. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the
for the halo, right fielder, Ben Revere.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And he's retired 1 away. Stepping into the box, Tim Anderson. He begins playing this one with into the windup and the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Center fielder,
Mike Trout is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. In now, Travis Shaw. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun has a read on it. 1 away. Here's Ryan Braun now. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate and it just kept running away.
Skied into straightaway right. Revere is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing in, Stephen Vogt. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Onto the bag with it himself. Digging in, Joey Votto. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moustakas in foul ground. 1 down. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. And the changeup is way low that time. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 6.
And that'll bring up
hitter, Ryan Shin.
First offering on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Mike Moustakas.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Ball 2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat. And we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Andres
Pulled toward
Blanco.
right center field. Revere moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First offering on its way. Lorenzo Cain is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. bullet back up the middle. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Calhoun. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Moustakas rounds the corner and is headed home. And he'll get in there safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from him. He's held up.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Striding in once again, number 7. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
And leading off for the Halo.
First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Back up the middle, and the Halos have their first hit of the game. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He's got that average.
Second baseman, Eric Young.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off is Simmons. Sacrifice attempt here. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. So striding in, Tucker Barnhart. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Suarez takes it in. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Digging in for his... Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. Simmons rounds third and is digging for the plate. Ready now, Tim Anderson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Tim Anderson
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The 0-2 home. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Yelich is there, and he puts this one away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Now batting, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tapped down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Another 0-2 coming. Heading out towards shallow right. Revere is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. Revere will get there, and he puts it away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Ground ball left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Joey Votto. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball. The relay. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. At the plate, Cole Calhoun. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And that misses inside 1-0. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hard hit ball to second. Blanco over to his left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Ryan Schimpf. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded down the third baseline, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. In for a strike, it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate, and they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now. Eric Young Jr. is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Blanco will put this one away, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now in the box, Andres Blanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Set to deliver on 2-1. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. In is Christian Yelich. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Yelich.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. High pop up. Anderson is there, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is pulled into right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee.
Revere.
From the stretch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Third baseman.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. That tough sinker on the inside corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Revere is on his way home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-2 ball game. Settling in now, Mike Trout. He started out. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Popped up. Number 7 is under it. 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Joey Votto, number 71, will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 71.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. This is fouled back and out of play into the VIP seats behind home plate.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Long throw to the plate, and he is in there. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Number 59 will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got. Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio Suarez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Young is there, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Bounced weakly near the plate, but it's foul. Strike 1.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Here's a blooper out toward left center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Braun. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
On the ground to the left side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Kyle Crockett takes the mound to try to get out of this mess.
36, John Ryan Murphy.
A fastball that just misses inside. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Ozark for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of. Digging in to try it again. Ryan Schimpf. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Right over the middle, knee high. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
Number 2.
Ready once again, Andrelton Simmons. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. Yelich is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Here's Eric Young.
Eric Young.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this is low, ball 1. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes
a swing and a miss. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 8.
Mike. Fastball in there for a called strike. And that misses. 1-1.
Playing 11.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. On the ground to the right side. Cozart is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 4.
Ready for another chance. Andres Blanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. From deep in the hole. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. On the ground up the middle. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one. Here's Ben Revere.
And leading off for the Halos. Right
into the windup and the pitch.
Revere.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Suarez onto the grass, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Tim Anderson, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Mike Trout. Trevor Rosenthal takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Yelich shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In is Christian Yelich. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Andres Gomes.
Yelich. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 29, Andres Gomes.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Yelich. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Justin Anderson. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Number 38, Justin Anderson.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Eugenio Suarez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he's back easily. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons is there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So a big moment here, and standing in, number 7. And he does so representing the possibility.
Pitching for the Angels, Number 4,
Keon
pinch hitting for the
Broxton
Brewers.
will come on to pinch. Now action in the bullpen.
Keon Broxton.
And that'll be the fourth wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man. Gone.
The designated hitter, Travis Shaw.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Travis Shaw comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Pitch is high. The throw. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
The left fielder,
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jim Johnson will slide in
now
now.
pitching for the Angels, number 33.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ryan Braun is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals towards second. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning. Digging in once again.
Out for the Halo. First baseman.
First pitch
Joey
on its way.
Votto.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infield.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kane is after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at bat. John Ryan Murphy. Brendan Drury will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Riding in once again, Mike Moustakas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Blake Parker comes out of the bullpen to shut. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shot back up the middle. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Line towards center field. Trout will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. In now is Lorenzo Cain, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And that misses low and away, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Trout is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon.
You